Moncton, New Brunswick's The Divorcees have just returned from their cross-country tour promoting their latest album, You Ain't Getting My Country.
We got a chance to speak with Alex Madsen about their style of outlaw country and the state of today's music industry.
You ain't getting my country without a fight. All right. Well, I just about had enough with all that sissy boy country and the vinyl pants, the plastic boots, and the purple tinted hair. A squeaky clean bubblegum machine is sweet but got no soul. The radio been saying that country's new, but it sure is getting old.
The album is a real throwback, you know. It's your dad's country, you know. It's the kind of stuff that you will not hear on country radio right now. The only artists that are even coming close to doing it are, I would say, probably Dwight Yoakam, and the kind of airplay he's getting is hardly even country music radio. He's usually getting the rock radio. We're in that trucker country kind of spectrum. We're doing outlaw stuff, and it's 13 tracks of basically pure outlaw country. And it's a real nod to our heroes. Waylon, Willie, George, Merle, Johnny, Buck, you know, and nice and straight up is how we do it.
Well, I just about had enough of all that sissy boy country.
We knew that if it got on the radio, that the response would be huge. We felt that it would be huge because there were so many country fans like us who were sick of country radio, just sick of it, you know. And we always felt that if we could get that tune on the radio, that people would turn around and go, wow, who are these guys? Not so much because we're any good or anything. I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's just simply that the way we're playing is just not done. We're playing all our own instruments. We wrote the tune, we co-produced it, and right now every song on modern country radio is primarily played by the same half dozen session guys. So for us to go in there and play all our own instruments, that in itself sets it apart. I tell you, the first couple of shows when we got out west were daunting. We were like, you know, we're in country territory here. If it's gonna work, it's gonna work, and if it's not, they're gonna run us out of town, you know. We walked into that, and I was thinking, you know, these guys are cowboys, and we're fishermen, you know. And surprisingly enough, I looked at my guys and I said, you know what? I'm not going to try and play up some kind of crazy I'm a cowboy type of thing, because I'm not. I'd get in front of the crowd and I'd say, hey, you know what? We're just 4 guys out of New Brunswick. I wouldn't say that we're farmers or fishermen or nothing. Just say, we're from Moncton, New Brunswick, and if you're from New Brunswick, you're from the country. And the crowd would start clapping. And then we'd just start playing and say, we like country music. Glad you like it too. Here you go. And we made a lot of friends. And surprisingly, the guys that liked us the most were the cowboys. They would come out and say, you guys are all right.
Well, I won't be long before I pack my bags. Took all of my riches, and then you left me with the rags. I ain't got nothing. You said the truth.
It's pretty cool to see a 19-year-old kid and his 60-year-old dad arm in arm at a show, you know, and just giving you the thumbs up, going right on. That's a pretty awesome thing to be able to stand on stage at a show and see that, or you know, or to see a dad come out and say, I'm buying the CD for my son, and then to see a son say, I'm going to buy this for my dad. There are a lot of people within the industry that will come up to us in a position of basically anonymity and say, I really like what you're doing, you know, and you know, so there's a groundswell of support underneath, and I think I'm kind of hoping maybe it'll be this critical mass where they'll all go, oh, you like them too? Oh yeah, all right, you know, and suddenly, you know, get them all together, like, you know, I think Brock says it, you know, let's get them all together under one room so they can all look at each other and see what happens, you know.
We went 30 days on the road, and all we thought about was coming home and playing for you. So let's get started. This is the tune called The Lights of Town. Hey, Cam. The day is done, it's time to run. The work week's finally through. We could sit here counting trees, but we got more to do. The 2 bars in the back trunk, the sun is going down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Daddy's riding shotgun, turtles behind the wheel. Me and Buck are rolling just away to Texas Street. When we breeze into that city, Charlie feeling fine. Well, get me on down the border, get me to the welcome sign. 'Cause I can't wait to see the lights of town. Riding out of my Sunday best makes me come around. I'm gonna do 100 clicks in 45, yeah, slowing down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Well, I brushed my boots and I washed my jeans and I freshly combed my hair. I'm gonna pop me a nice cold MGD as soon as I get there. Humming along, Hank's the one underneath the blur sign. We'll hit all the hot spots and we'll have ourselves a time. You've got the money, honey. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Sunday, my Monday best makes me come around. I'm gonna do 100 clicks in 45, yeah, slowing down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. When the party is over, when I had my fill, we'll pack up all of them empties and head back on over the hill. A couple nights in the big top, hey, it's all right by me. Then get me back where I belong, big city, set me free. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Sunday, my Monday best makes me come around. I'm gonna do 100 clicks in 45, we're slowing down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Sunday, my Monday best makes me come around. 100 clicks in 45, we're slowing down. I can't wait to see the lights of town. I can't wait to see the lights of town. Let's get rowdy. All right, here's a tune called Hard Luck Son of a Bitch. It's off the album. Well, if the rooster crows at the break of dawn, I don't hear a damn thing at all. Last night I passed out on my best friend's phone because I needed a place to phone. Well, if I'm late for work just one more time, they're gonna plow my ass for sure. Seems like I'm always on the firing line. They're gonna shoot me right out of the door. 'Cause I'm a heart-loved son of a bitch with the mean old bastard blues. Trust me when I tell you that it's straight to the ditch if you're trying to walk a mile in my shoes. 'Cause I'm a heart-loved son of a bitch, and I'm so tired I can't even cry. Yes, sir, my life is headed straight for the ditch. I don't know why I even try. Since my old lady left me, I've been feeling like a sad old man. Well, now I'm living like a hard-luck SOB, living right in the way that I can. Well, if you're looking for me, I'll be out tonight. Dancing with some good girl. If I can honk the tongue, then I'll be alright with my willing and my willing foot. Son of a bitch with an ain't old basket blues. Trust me when I tell you, straight to the ditch if you're trying to walk a mile in my shoes. I'm a heart-loved son of a bitch. I'm so tired I can't even cry. Yes, sir, my life is heading straight for the ditch. I don't know why I even cry. I don't know why I even try. I don't know why I even try.
The industry itself isn't evil, but there are people in it that are. And the people in it that are the kind of people that would let a group that go multi-platinum like TLC, and then they are bankrupt, you know? And these are people that will say, well, you're just a musician, let me take care of this for you. And so they're driving around in fancy cars and living in mansions. Meanwhile, their artists are basically slave labor. In my opinion, it's a form of discrimination, and I'll tell you why I consider it to be discrimination. It's because people in the industry think they are better than the musicians they represent. And because it's been going on for so long, musicians automatically think that, oh, well, yeah, they're going to take care of me. Well, any musician nowadays who thinks that signing on a dotted line is going to get them where they're going to go, I think, you know, take it as a word of warning. You know, those days are gone. They were gone 10 years ago.
You cheat and lie, it's too much for me to bear.
I think a lot of musicians sell themselves short because the only way that they're creative is with their music. And when you're only creative about your music as a musician, what you've done is you've shot yourself in the foot. If you're creative about your music, but you're also creative in how you promote yourself, you're creative in how you book your shows, and you're creative in how you manage your money and how you hire people, you take that same sense of creativity and you apply it as an entrepreneur, and you say, I deserve the right to know how to record myself. I deserve the right to know how to call a bar, how to shake a hand, how to attend a conference. I deserve these things. And unfortunately, for the last 100 years or so, a lot of artists felt that they couldn't. They felt that it was something that was above them. But when you see guys like Toby Keith, buying and owning their own record labels and releasing stuff on it, and then they're taking care of their own distribution, and now they're hiring the big guys in the industry. That's a big fundamental shift. People ask me what my definition of success is, and I say, well, if you think it's selling 1 million records, you're wrong, because I think that's ridiculous. That's winning the lottery. My definition of success is being able to own a house, a car, have a health plan, feed, clothe, and put to school 2 kids, and be able to take my parents on trips and help them out when they're retired, and the basics. Make a working wage. I'd like to get to a point where we're able to play every year, do all the festivals, and be able to make enough of an income where we could support ourselves and our families nicely. And we're on the shy side of being able to do that now.
To your friends, just grab a hold and hang on tight, and let them good times never end. Well, take me home.
A lot of people will come up and ask me that question, do you consider yourself to be an entrepreneur? And I say, hell yeah, I do. I am absolutely an entrepreneur. Anybody that goes up to a musician and says it's just a hobby, or that it isn't a business or anything, they do not know what they're talking about. We're not ashamed to say the word product, market, profit, expenses, liability, taxes, union, visas, passports. We talk about our business openly, and we feel no shame about it. And that's because we believe in ourselves, not only as a band, but we also believe in ourselves as entrepreneurs. And I'll say this right in the camera, I openly challenge bands across this country to think as entrepreneurs. You deserve the right to run your business. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, because you're only taking money out of your own pocket. And that's that. There's nothing else I can say about that.